Welcome everybody to the Retro Jersey podcast. And we got a banger today. If you've been living under a rock for the past 14, 15 hours, you would know you wouldn't know that the Los Angeles Lakers and the Dallas Mavericks made a major trade today, sending Anthony Davis to the Dallas Mavericks for Luka Doncic. There are so many circumstances surrounding why the Mavericks were willing and ready to get rid of Luka Doncic. Number one, and I can see where they're coming from on this. They saying Luka was very out of shape. Now, you play the point guard position, bro, so 275-pound point guard. I don't even think Magic wore that. I don't think Magic weighed that much. 275 pounds, and they can't keep a beer out your hand. So the Lakers need to find out what they're going to do to keep this dude motivated and in shape. The other thing was he's been out since Christmas Day with a calf injury. And the other things is he doesn't play defense. He'll fit right in with the Lakers because they don't like to play defense either. Only playing 23 games so far. That's alarming. That's very alarming to me. The other thing is they were probably tired of him altogether with the contract negotiations and all this other stuff. I think he wore out his welcome there. Luka wore out his welcome there. And you got to ask yourself, why were the Mavericks not shopping anybody else around? Why were they not shopping anybody else? They targeted Anthony Davis and they targeted the Lakers. And that was the only phone call that was made. Hey, you want Anthony Davis? You want Luka Doncic? Yeah, do you want Luka Doncic? Now, this makes him ineligible for the Supermax because once you get traded, you ain't eligible for the Supermax anymore. You're not eligible for the Supermax anymore. This would have put him around nearly $400 million, 380, 84, something like that. That would have put him nearly $400 million. So that would have been an extension, a 5-year extension worth $400 million. I kind of get the feeling that Luka was supposed to be LeBron's replacement, but a deal was too good. A deal as good as this was too good to be true. So let's go ahead and do it before they change their mind. That's the mindset of the Lakers. Let's go ahead and do it before they change their mind. Now, as somebody that works out a lot and somebody that's into fitness, here's the question, Los Angeles. What are you guys going to do to get Luka in shape and motivated? And what is your target weight for him as a point guard? Because he can't run up and down that floor. That's going to be another reason he stays injured. You got to be active as a point guard. You got to be active as a small forward, a power forward. You got to be active as a center. Shooting guards can freelance a little bit, but he handles the ball a lot. Get me up there. I'll have him shredding 25 pounds in less than 2 weeks. Better check it out. None of this, well, I guess I can say it did surprise me to see this because it came right out of left field. But I'll say this. If the Lakers can get Luka in the shape that they want him in, dude's going to be phenomenal. He's going to be phenomenal. And he's probably what the Lakers needed in the first place because he is so Larry Bird-esque. There'll be nobody greater than Larry Bird. Larry Bird is the third best player of all time, in my opinion. I got Jordan 1, Kobe 2, Bird 3, Magic 4, Shaq 5. But check out his stats. Luka is third all time in scoring average with 28 points per game. Can't remember the exact 28 points per game something. You got to help him stay motivated. You got to put Luka in better positions because the offense and the defense be shaky at times. More the defense. More shaky than most. The other thing I wanted to discuss was how are you going to get Luka to stay after the contract expires? Because I think it was like 1 or 2 more seasons that he's under contract and he can leave. What can you do to get him to stay? Now, the Supermax is off the table, but if y'all just want to go ahead and offer him that amount of money freelance, I'm quite sure he'll take it. I'm quite sure Luka will take it. But I wouldn't do that. Lakers, y'all have a history of unloading young talent. Y'all can't do what Dr. Jerry Buss did. Those days are gone. You dudes need to grow your talent. You need to keep your talent in play. I hear a lot of people talking about trading Rui. Rui has been balling. Do not trade Rui Hachimura. Do not trade Dalton Knecht. Do not trade Austin Reeves. Keep this core intact. Keep this core intact. They're young and they play hard. You got Dorian Finney-Smith there. Keep these dudes intact. All right, let's skip over and talk about Anthony Davis. This whole thing smells like a trap. And I'm going to show you further as we go along. This whole thing smells like a trap, and it smells like somebody higher up than the Lakers organization was involved in this. And I'll show you why. Anthony Davis always wanted to play the power forward, didn't he? Lakers, it would never get this man any big man help. You never would. You would never get this man any big man help. That's probably why he stayed injured a lot. Because y'all were stretching him and stressing him. There was no signs of you guys pulling up to help find a trade to get him some help. You're always wanting these blockbuster trades to get help to get LeBron another ring, but you wouldn't find help to get this man help to be a rim protector back there. You were not helping the team get better because he was tired of playing that position. Now, here's where it starts to smell bad for me. Y'all remember when AD got hurt. Y'all remember when he got hurt. Why is nobody talking about that anymore? Why is there nobody talking about his injury anymore? Personally, I'm going to tell you that I feel like the injury was faked because they knew that they were going to make this trade a long time ago. AD knew that they were going to make this trade. They faked this injury so they would give him time to get his ducks in a row so he can go ahead and make preparations to leave. They can say all this sideways media stuff all they want to, but they knew, AD knew that they were going to trade him. Y'all remember all the y'all remember all the shots that he was taking, that y'all think were shots he was taking. I just felt like the brother was speaking his mind freely without being, in y'all hearts, scared of what LeBron gonna say or think in retaliation. When he finally passed Jordan in 30-point games. LeBron finally passes Jordan in 30-point games. And they asked AD about it. AD said, it took him 7 years to do it. And I'm a Chicago fan, and that's where AD's from. So why do he have to bite his tongue? And then there are these rumors that LeBron is getting tired of AD. I don't know if I believe that, but I know he was tired of D'Angelo Russell, and I seen somebody's YouTube page where he didn't shake D'Angelo Russell's hand after they met in the what was that, the crypto center? Walked off without shaking his hand, acknowledging him in anything, of everything. Because I heard something about, he supposedly was a locker room snitch. D'Angelo Russell was a locker room snitch. And if that's the case, okay, cool. I understand. This story that they're putting out where this dude, when the news broke about the trade, the story that they put out about, they made 3 calls. Rob Pelinka made 3 calls. He called JJ Redick and he called AD on the phone on a conference call to tell him what had taken place. Bam. Then he called Clutch Sports to tell them about it. Bam. Then he calls LeBron, who was out on a family date with his family and friends, to tell them about it. I honestly don't think LeBron knew. But I do know, and I do feel like AD knew. AD knew this the whole time. They didn't want LeBron to know because LeBron is one of 2 players in the NBA with a no trade clause in his contract. The other one is Bradley Beal from the Phoenix Suns. This is a tactic that they use for him to pry up off of that no trade clause. This is what that tactic is for. Oh, you gonna get out of here. They done got tired of you, bro. They done got tired of LeBron holding the team hostage. These dudes, these people drafted your son. These people hired the coach you wanted. These people got the players you asked for. I think you done wore out your welcome. I mean, they let you use their platform, bro, to break all-time scoring record from Kareem. They let you do that. I think, bro, enough is enough, man. I mean, nothing. I'm not going to sit up here and bash LeBron, but enough is enough. I mean, what else do you want? They get every player you ask for within reason Here's the other thing. I As I said with the no trade clause, I think they use that as a strategy to get LeBron gone now. So my thing now is, who do you trade for, or who do you go for to get a big man in LA? Because you need that. But before I go to that, what are LeBron's options as far as what team shall he play for next? Because he's not going to be there. He's definitely not going to be there anymore. And he's probably going to take his son with him, which is cool. I know Cleveland don't want him back. The Suns probably don't want him. Teams like the Orlando Magic could be interested. Teams like no, Celtics not interested. Teams like the Wizards could be interested. No, not the Grizzlies. There are a couple of teams out there. Golden State. My guess would be San Antonio. My guess would be the Spurs. Chris Paul is his best friend, so my guess would be the Spurs. You got to see how that works, because they're up on the rise. The Spurs are on the rise. I don't know, man. Do you think they will trade him at the deadline? I got a feeling in my heart I think they will. But I tell you this, they don't need to get rid of those young core pieces. You got your star in Luka. You got your alternate star in Reeves, Rui. Connect. Don't bother those pieces, Lakers. Now, getting back to who do I think they need to go after? And I've said this, and y'all don't think I'm crazy, but when AD kept getting hurt, I would have been traded him off. I would have wanted him to be traded, but AD's my favorite player on the team. Was my favorite Laker. I think now it's Vanderbilt. Yeah, don't throw away Vanderbilt either. That's my boy. I was hoping that the Lakers would trade somebody like LeBron or AD to get Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero, because they needed somebody that was a dog around that rim, and they needed somebody that can light it up from the outside. And I think that would have been a perfect trade. But Pat Riley ain't finna go for that, man. Pat Riley's not fixing to go for that. So what do the Lakers do? You got a couple of options. You got Ayton from the Trailblazers, and Adebayo are my choices. So just let me know in the comments, who do you think they should go for? Do you think this was the most shocking trade in NBA history? It could be. It could be. And you got to ask yourself, when was the last time you seen a trade of this magnitude? Because you remember what happened to Chris Paul and the Lakers when, rest his soul, David Stern was here. How they vetoed the trade. And why do they use the Lakers as the jump off for all these trades and all these trade rumors and stuff like that? Why do they do that? Because the Lakers are the mecca of entertainment when it comes to sports. And another thing, I'll tell you another reason why they are doing this. NBA ratings, viewing is down, bro, almost 60%. This is a shock treatment trade. This is a shock treatment trade. Make no mistake about it. You remember what happened when Chris Paul was headed to the Lakers. I don't need to explain anything else. This is a shock treatment trade. Now people are going to start watching. That's why they did this. Once again, I don't know how shocked you were, but as a Laker fan growing up my whole entire life, I haven't been this shocked with the Lakers since they traded Eddie Jones to Charlotte for Glenn Rice. That was my favorite player. Eddie Jones is my favorite player, but I ain't been this shocked since. Now, there's one more trade, but I don't think it had that magnitude when Barkley went to the Phoenix Suns from Philly. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. We'll have a guest coming on soon. Our next guest will be Ronaldo Turnbull, formerly of the New Orleans Saints and Carolina Panthers. We'll have him sometime this week, and we're looking to get a couple more guys on. Y'all have a great day.